Desire and Possession, 1727 by Jonathan Swift. 'Tis strange what different thoughts inspire in men possession and desire. Think what they wish so great a blessing, so disappointed when possessing. A moralist profoundly sage, I know not in what book or page, or whether o'er a pot of ale related thus the following tale. Possession and desire his brother but still at variance with each other were seen contending in a race, and kept at first in equal pace. 'Tis said their course continued long, for this was active that was strong, till envy, slander, sloth, and doubt misled them many a league about. Seduced by some deceiving light, they take the wrong way for the right. Through slippery byroads dark and deep, they often climb and often creep. Desire, the swifter of the two, along the plain like lightning flew, till entering on a broad highway where power and titles scattered lay, he strove to pick up all he found, and by excursions lost his ground no sooner got, than with disdain he threw them on the ground again, and hasted forward to pursue fresh objects fairer to his view in hope to spring some nobler game. But all he took was just the same, too scornful now to stop his pace. He spurned them in his rival's face. Possession kept the beaten road, and gathered all his brother strewed, but overcharged and out of wind, though strong in limbs, he lagged behind. Desire had now the goal in sight. It was a tower of monstrous height, where on the summit Fortune stands a crown and scepter in her hands, beneath a chasm as deep as hell, where many a bold adventurer fell. Desire in rapture gazed a while and saw the treacherous goddess smile, but as he climbed to grasp the crown, she knocked him with the scepter down. He tumbled in the gulf profound there, doomed to whirl an endless round. Possession's load was grown so great he sunk beneath the cumbrous weight, and as he now expiring lay, flocks every ominous bird of prey, the raven, vulture, owl, and kite at once upon his carcass light, and strip his hide, and pick his bones regardless of his dying groans. On Censure, 1727. Ye wise instruct me to endure an evil which admits no cure, or how this evil can be borne, which breeds at once both hate and scorn. Bare innocence is no support when you are tried in scandal's court. Stand high in honor, wealth, or wit. All others, who inferior sit, conceive themselves in conscience bound to join and drag you to the ground. Your altitude offends the eyes of those who want the power to rise. The world, a willing standerby, inclines to aid a specious lie. Alas, they would not do you wrong, but all appearances are strong. Yet whence proceeds this weight we lay on what detracting people say? For let mankind discharge their tongues in venom, till they burst their lungs. Their utmost malice cannot make your head or tooth or finger ache, nor spoil your shape, distort your face, or put one feature out of place. Nor will you find your fortune sink by what they speak, or what they think, nor can 10,000,000 lies make you less virtuous, learned, or wise. The most effectual way to balk their malice is to let them talk. The Furniture of a Woman's Mind, 1727. A set of phrases learned by rote, a passion for a scarlet coat, when at a play to laugh or cry, yet cannot tell the reason why. Never to hold her tongue a minute, while all she prates has nothing in it. Whole hours can with a coxcomb sit, and take his nonsense all for wit. Her learning mounts to read a song, but half the words pronouncing wrong. Has every repartee in store, she spoke 10,000 times before can ready. Compliments supply on all occasions cut and dry. Such hatred to a parson's gown, the sight would put her in a swoon. For conversation well endued, she calls it witty to be rude, and placing raillery in railing, will tell aloud your greatest failing, nor make a scruple to expose your bandy leg or crooked nose. Can at her morning tea run o'er the scandal of the day, before improving hourly in her skill to cheat and wrangle at quat. In choosing lace, a critic nice knows to a groat the lowest price. Can in her female clubs dispute what linen best the silk will suit, what colors each complexion match, and where with art to place a patch. If chance a mouse creeps in her sight, can finely counterfeit a fright. So sweetly screams, if it comes near her, she ravishes all hearts to hear her. Can dexterously her husband tease by taking fits, whene'er she please. By frequent practice, learns the trick at proper seasons to be sick, thinks nothing gives one airs so pretty, at once creating love and pity. If Molly happens to be careless, and but neglects to warm her hairlace, she gets a cold as sure as death, and vows she scarce can fetch her breath. Admires how modest women can be so robustious like a man. In party furious to her power, a bitter Whig or Tory sour, her arguments directly tend against the side she would defend, will prove herself a Tory plain from principles the Whigs maintain, and to defend the Whiggish cause her topics from the Tories draws. Oh yes, if any man can find more virtues in a woman's mind, let them be sent to Mrs. Harding. One shall pay the charges to a farthing. Take notice. She has my commission to add them in the next edition. They may outsell a better thing, so holla boys, God save the king. Footnote 1. Widow of John Harding, the Drapier's printer. F.